Reading is a fundamental part of study at university because as a student it's important to find out how subjects have been researched and written about. Alongside your lectures, seminars, practical work and other teaching sessions, reading gives you a way to explore particular areas of your subject in more depth. In some subjects you'll be working with primary sources, so for example raw data, right from the beginning, whilst in others you build knowledge by understanding certain fundamental principles first. Either way, you'll find that reading plays a big part in your day-to-day studies. Academic staff put together recommended reading for you in the form of online reading lists. Extra reading might also be suggested during lectures or other taught sessions. And of course, you can also discover new texts yourself by using the University Library, which has online and print information on all subjects studied and researched at the university. If your reading list looks very long, don't worry, you don't have to read everything at once. There might be core reading for each week or a bigger selection for you to choose from. It's okay to be selective about your wider reading, but if you're asked to read something in preparation for a class, then get prepared and do that in advance. You'll get so much more out of the session if you do. A lot of the benefits of reading come after the event from the notes that you make whilst reading. Your notes are the bridge between what the author or authors have said in their work and your own ideas about this. Without useful notes, you'll find it harder to recall the main messages, what it means to you, and how it fits in with your knowledge. However you make your notes from reading, make sure that you keep them organised. Note down the main ideas from the text along with your questions and comments. Put any quotes into double quotation marks and write down the author, title, year of publication and page numbers of what you are reading. If your notes are incomplete, you might end up wasting time tracking down the information you need later on. With so many different subjects, assessments and new concepts coming your way, you might feel worried that you'll lose track of what all those different authors have said or what information comes from which text. So what can you do about this? One thing you could try is to use a reading log. A reading log is a structured way for you to note down who said what, and it may help you to make links between different ideas, theories, and arguments made by different writers. This example of a reading log is a simple 4-column table. The first column shows which module this reading relates to. The second column gives details of the book or article that has been read. In the third column, you can note down some of the main points made in the reading. And finally, the last column shows which week or weeks of study this reading relates to. So you could match it up with your lecture notes and other work you've done during that time. Our example reading log is very simple, but if you were making your own, you could create personalised section headings, add as much text and description as you like, and colour code it to make it as useful to you as possible. Your reading log could be as simple as a pen and paper document, or you could use Word or Excel. For more information about making the transition to university study, please go to the Flying Start website.